Yeah.
Is the question would I tell people?
Yeah.
How you keep it to myself?
Like imagine if they were to say that black people came from this other planet that's called that's actually called Wakanda, and this is where black people live in riches. They have no problems like with like racial stuff, and they're living in harmony and everything. But then a group of them left and came to Earth to basically check out to see what else is out there, and then they got stuck here.
And you have to tell the world.
And you just found this, and you gotta hold back this information. Black people will lose their shit. They'll be like, "Why the fuck am I here?"
I might use a Bob Lazar stuff.
Yo, leak that.
Send a scientist some technology that he doesn't even know like what it is and how crazy it is, but he'll figure it out, and then let him put out that news and also paint them out to be crazy. So it's out there, but it's also not out.
But then that's still chaos. Mm-hmm. You're losing control of your shit. Like you have to remember, you run
because that actually happened. There's no chaos.
So you're saying
but people know.
So if this nigga leaked the information, basically,
yeah, that guy
will make him whistleblow again.
So he would whistleblow it, right? But we would paint him out to be crazy. So it would basically repeat that.
But then doesn't it look weird that you as a government is responding to a nigga that basically is trying to confirm things against you?
Well, I mean, the government has to respond to everything, right?
Not necessarily, because they never responded to him when he first whistle-blew about this whole situation.
They didn't respond to Bob Lazar at first?
Fam, they've been doing it covertly, like sending niggas they send niggas on the low to go fucking deal with this case.
Yeah.
Like, yo, shut the fuck up, nigga. Like, and it looks weird every time they send some nigga over to him because it just makes his shit look more real.
Yeah. It'd be kind of hard to do nowadays because there's so much.
And then even on top of that, even if you were to say like, yo, like, let this guy do his thing, expose or whatever, fine, you let him expose it. So now some people are starting to believe this guy. The first thing they're going to be like is like, yo, why is the government lying to us?
Yeah. You lose trust in your people.
Yeah, now people.
Government always lies.
But that's the thing, though. Right now, you're at a point where most of them believe you, or they're falling under you. So, all right, let's just say
nowadays.
Hold on, let's just say let's just say nowadays you're on the fringe. Everyone is just waiting for you to fuck up.
One time.
Yeah. How do you handle telling everyone there's a fucking?
You gotta tell the truth then. If it one time's all it takes,
but then after
the truth causes chaos.
But then the truth causes chaos too.
Yeah.
Nah, you can't
either way, it's like, yo,
it's a lose-lose situation.
Either way, it's a lose-lose situation.
Nah, cause I think you gain the trust of the people by telling them the truth, because at least they told us.
Only if you have a plan. That's the thing.
True.
You gotta lie about the plan now,
and that's the thing.
Like,
that's the
don't
thing.
worry, we got this.
Yeah,
under control.
exactly.
Like, and don't look up. When they're like, yeah, for sure, we got this. Don't even worry about it.
I'm sorry. And don't like to kind of go a little bit off topic. The scene where they shot the missile and the man did a U-turn. I think that was the funniest thing of like, don't look up.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? I was supposed to die today.
Yeah, but I can see what you're saying.
I was just saying, like, I think that only works if you have an actual solid plan to deal with the shit that you're about to explain. Because niggas like to feel secure.
Yeah, they want to feel safe.
They want to feel safe and reassured that, yo, all right, you have to remember. Okay, and I talked about this before.
I think we're ready for that news, though.
No.
Because the only reason why I would say that is because even someone like my dad, when I brought up aliens to him, he's like, nah, that's impossible. Nah, man, nah. Yeah,
and you already know half of these religious people are gonna be like, nah, this is Satan working now, and now mans are gonna be on their crazy shit.
Nah, shit. Nah, man.
But what I'm even trying to say real quick too is that like, there's a kind of, I forgot the study or theory behind it, but basically there's different types of civilizations. There's type 1 civilizations, type 2, and type 3, and I think type 4. Okay. Basically, I think it's type 3 or 4, one of them. If those civilizations are able to basically bounce from star to star, there's only 2 options about thinking about what these niggas are trying to do. It's either they're trying to explore and understand, or conquer and rule. And you have to think about from how we are as like a living species. We take over a lot of the stuff that we need as resources.
Yeah, we're conquerors.
Exactly. So you have to think now, as a as you have the information about this alien race coming in, and now you have to think about there's two only options that these things are gonna go after. It's either they're trying to learn about us or they're here to fucking kill us. How do you go about bringing that information? And you have to know the answer to that.
Yeah. And then if it's a question of like they're trying to understand us, people are gonna be like, why?
Why? Okay, how are we gonna understand them? Why do we or how? And now even as us as people, and then even as us as humans, we're opportunistic. We have to like make sure that this threat isn't a threat to us now. So now we have to probably go to war with it.
Because even if even a funny like moment of it, like bringing up South Park, there was even the episode where they had that guy that like an alien that stole from like one of the banks in space, and then he came to Earth, and then he basically pretended to be like, oh, I'm gonna hold you guys captive, but then they end up killing him. And then when the space police came, the space police like, yo, do you guys see the money? And then they're like, nah. And then when the space police told them how much it's worth, and that their planet would be one of the richest planets out there, they're like, oh, we're not turning this in. We're gonna hug that. But then basically it was them being tested to be like, yo, are you gonna be a part of the association? Because we want to see if you guys are like not gonna be opportunistic to take that money and not tell us. So as Nick was saying, it's just like mans are gonna be like, yo, we need to kill these aliens, find out where they live, take their shit, and hold down their planet.
But we don't even know that for true. But I'm just saying that these are two coins for us. It's either we submit and be like, yo, all right, I guess we can show you Wagwan, or it's like, we kind of gotta overtake these guys. Yeah, because we don't know them. Yeah, that's if these guys are on a friendly tip. Now, if these guys are on an evil tip, it's like, all right, we gotta either defend ourselves or either try to make some type of peace. And like be ruled under these niggas.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy to think about.
I'm telling you, and this is what's crazy because I'm pretty sure as a president, you have to you're fucking informed of these kind of things. Like, listen, this is what's going on at Area 51. So if this happens,
just know you gotta make that announcement.
Yeah, just know you gotta make this announcement. And what are you trying to do?
I don't know what I'd do, man.
That's why Obama.
You gotta hit him with the truth.
You gotta imagine. Like, imagine being the president. And you're like, fuck. I really hope that part doesn't happen.
Hold on. Wait.
It's like what you're like, what?
That is on your mind every single day. If Area 51 comes to you and tells you, yo, shit could go down. Listen, just be ready.
Do you think they told Trump any of these?
I think so.
Facts? I don't know.
I think
hard to say because he was acting like a you with certain things. So
you know what I mean? I feel like he would have told everybody if he knew.
Nah, I feel like even this information would had him like, yo, what? This is not real.
Yeah, and that's why I think like, it's weird, but I feel like that's why they have certain like presidents have to believe in like Christianity in some form of capacity because them niggas don't believe in aliens per se. So it's kind of like when a lot of these niggas get.
I don't know. Doesn't the Bible mention that there's other living life forms?
But the thing is, man see that as like a spiritual thing. Man don't tie demons and aliens together as one thing.
As like a living thing.
Only some people look at it as that. Yeah. But the majority of Christian people separate angels and demons and shit from aliens or whatever. Like angels and demons is on like that spiritual level playing field.
Like to them, basically, there's nothing past like going outside